say about this at one point. Train in harsh conditions so you can perform in harsh conditions.
Good evening. I'm Bernard Patterson with Channel 1 News. We bring you sad news tonight from downtown Caledonia with the tragic passing of Martin the Gorilla. Martin was an adventurous spirit, a colleague, and close personal friend of mine. Many considered him family. Martin leaves behind a legacy of stoic heroism, unconditional love and support, and endless hours of joy and laughter. Here's Andrea Clark with the latest.
Thanks, Bernard. A truly somber mood today as we all begin to cope with Martin's sudden departure. We have prepared a tribute to remember Martin's full and impactful life. Several of his closest friends and family have been interviewed to discuss just how this furry creature touched their lives and the events that led to his unexpected passing.
My name is Evan Drew. I am a petty officer, 3rd class in the United States Navy, stationed in Pearl Harbor, Hawaii. The day that I won Martin the Gorilla started off like any normal day. Just woke up thinking it was just going to be a nice, easy day going to Cedar Point, with a couple friends. Showed up, I saw this giant gorilla, and as soon as I saw him, I knew he had to be mine. Every shot that we took, we slowly got better, so eventually we just won. It was the greatest moment of my life. He would just cradle me in his large stuffed arms, holding me up against his fluffy body, just keeping me nice and warm.
It all began with an idea. What if we turned Martin into a gorilla suit? I think it started out as a joke, but the idea stuck, and most people would have said we were crazy, but maybe they were right.
I can't say for sure what drove us to try and accomplish this impossible task. I think it was out of respect for Martin, or maybe envy. Just imagine truly being Martin the Gorilla, living in his skin, seeing the world as he does, possessing his strength and dexterity as your own. It would drive anybody to try crazy things.
The process seems simple enough. For a couple of future engineers such as ourselves, it should have been easy. I guess Martin had other plans. The idea was just to cut Martin open and remove just enough stuffing for one of us to fit inside.
We constructed a suit out of garbage bags and duct tape to serve as a barrier between us and Martin. This provided a dual purpose of protecting us from the stuffing and preventing leaks.
The hardest part was the eyes. If we were truly to see the world as Martin does, we needed eye holes. The comically large sunglasses were designed to hide what we had done, but I guess no one can hide forever.
I don't know what went wrong. We were so careful, so methodical. Every piece of duct tape and hot glue precisely where it was meant to be. But when all was said and done, we weren't left with the fabled Martin the Gorilla suit. He was just a puppet, a pale mockery of his former self. We were left with nothing but a gorilla-shaped hole in our hearts.
We knew there was only one thing left to do. Martin couldn't be allowed to carry on in this state. He had to be put to rest. Do I regret what I did? Some days, yeah. Yeah, I do. I really do. It's hard to say goodbye to a friend. It's even harder to think you're the reason he left. I'm just glad I had the chance to say goodbye.
So, the last time I saw Martin alive was 2 friends showed up to pick me up in a car, and when I opened up the car, there he was. It was the first time I saw him in like a year.
This is the saddest news I've ever heard. This is terrible.
And just to see what had come to him, you know, he obviously went through some hard times since I had left, but we knew what we had to do, you know.
Like, life is nothing if not a grand adventure.
You want to be remembered?
You're gonna make more mistakes than you make correct responses. So don't be afraid to try something.
Just power through, I guess.
Anything could be perfect. You could be in the crappiest situation, it could be perfect as long as you're with the people that mean the most to you.
It's always hard to tell when you're sad, I feel like.
It's good with everything. We had some laughs, we made memories. It's all good.
Life's like a piano. What you get out of it depends on how you play it.
Happiness? Spending time with the people you care about.
You know you're happy when you're making good memories.
If you're not having fun, then what's the point of living?
They've made a huge impact on my life, and I want that to be different. I wouldn't want the past to change.
I'd probably tell him what a good friend he was and that I miss him.
I would say, do you want a banana?
Love you, man. I mean, it was one hell of a ride with us.
You did all you could do.
It was a good run, you know. We accomplished a lot, you know. We had some good times, some bad times, more good than bad. So I mean, thanks. Knowing that I got to release him from that prison that he was in just made me feel like a true hero.
Is there anything you wish you had said to Martin before he passed?
No.
Even though I know he's gone, sometimes I can't help but feel like his spirit is still here. Maybe just watching over us from above.
Do you hear that?
It kind of sounds like...
You don't think.